Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Gamehater, the show where we play our unvetted gaming purchases and decide how much we hate them. I'm Steve from Gamehiker. Aaron is with me.
Good evening.
Tonight's game is Back to Bed, which I thought
A
was...
perfect game for us, yeah.
because we're always trying to get back to bed. And,
Especially if we're playing like really bad games and like nothing sounds better than going to bed.
it's a good tool for going back to bed. I just want to point out real quick that I can control the pupil of this giant maddening eyeball.
That's amazing. I was wondering, I saw it like moving around earlier and I was
Yeah.
like, I hope you're the one actually controlling that because that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it totally follows the mouse. And yeah, that's not entirely why we're here. And here we go. So I am afraid this is a puzzle game, which means we are predisposed towards hating it, which is fine.
Yeah, but after last week, we had a game that we liked so much, we
So
want to
much.
be able to find a game that we hate because we hate to disappoint you guys by finding games that we like.
Right. We don't want to fake the hate, and we don't want to actually like games. It's a fine line to cross.
I like this doggy. He's some kind of half man, half dog, half tingle.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Get up safely to bed.
So we seem to be in
To move.
some kind of nightmare land.
Oh, so you're playing the dog then?
We're playing Tingle the Dog,
To pick stuff up.
and I can...
Loot place object.
Oh, there's our sleepy guy.
Clockwise.
Okay, so
Bob turns clockwise.
and Bob is dead.
Oh, he's dead.
So I
he comes
guess
back.
I'm creating obstacles to direct him to bed.
Interesting.
Riveting stuff so far.
This visual style is so interesting. I mean, just it's so surreal.
I like it. Yeah, you mentioned earlier a lot of times people will use sprite art to try to make their game look cool.
This is a game that just being cool with, just by itself. It doesn't have to do any kind of retro sprite stuff to do that.
Right, and that's certainly not to knock retro sprite stuff because I love it as much as anyone else. But a good creative vision can be better.
It can be.
So I think I got this in one move.
Your character just standing on the apple like, oh, okay, come on, get to bed, dude.
Yeah, just keep going. I wonder if there's a way to speed up the animation. Because otherwise this is going to be a really tedious game. There's a button, or a symbol for... Okay, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Fast forward. Look at that.
That's the stuff.
So once you get your puzzle solved, you can just fast forward them through there.
I like that. It's a time saver. And it looks like there's a pause button as well.
Looks like you can potentially wake him up too. So that don't wake Bob up.
Oh, we wouldn't want that. I mean, he needs to...
He needs his beauty sleep. I mean,
Right.
we'd hate for him to. So he can't walk across that then. Okay.
See if Bob can walk past it. Across it. Boom. I just got an achievement.
You understand the
for
basics
understanding
now.
The basics.
So you like sort of jump out of his head each time. So I guess you're him. And so, oh, whoa, look at this.
Okay. But I do have to use the stairs to make any progress there.
So we are dealing with some weird dimensions here.
We sure are. Yeah, so this dog thing is some kind of figment of Bob's imagination.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very reminiscent of that Escher painting with the stairs going everywhere. I feel like that's what it's drawing its inspiration from.
Yeah, we saw the melted box as well, which I believe is Dali, Salvador Dali.
I think so.
But yeah, I definitely get the Escher influence also, which I
That was
guess.
Dolly.
I guess if you're making a surreal game, going with there's that melting clock. It makes sense to use actual surreal movement artists to do so. Man, I'm
Yeah,
really.
I think those flying hats are another thing you see in a lot of in some paintings too. I'm not sure which ones I've seen them in though.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I'm also having trouble placing it. Well, I'm hoping these puzzles get better because I am sleepwalking through them. That was fun.
Oops, you went on a circle there.
Wrong spot. Away with you.
Oh no, you killed yourself.
Yeah, any game with a quick reset for puzzles like
Yeah, at least it
this.
didn't go like, oh, you died, and make you start all over again.
Yeah, it's big long
And then
death
go
animation.
leave the game.
Yeah.
And
Well, I didn't get there fast enough. Yeah. Long death sequence and a game over screen. But you just really want to try again and make course correction. Oh boy. I am not getting this apple where it needs to be. Oh, come on, man.
I think you're fast forwarding too much, sort of throwing yourself off.
That may
You're
be.
impatient.
That may be the case. A little more patience will help me get Bob where he needs to be. Alright, now this will do it. And I will fast
There you go.
forward confidently.
Dream on.
So why does this Bob character keep waking up when he should be sleeping?
Well, you see, he has a very hard job, and when he gets home, he needs something to, cut the edge off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Whoa!
Okay,
What's
so
this?
we've got-
Teleporting now?
Got some warp points. That's cool they're actually throwing new mechanics at us on a regular basis. I don't want him going in there, do I?
I think you do, because then you can re-guide him
Yep,
into there.
perfect. That worked out.
Yeah. Back to bed.
So I'm no expert on drugs, but I think you're onto something
Really?
regarding why he can't sleep. There must be something that gives you dreams like this, where a strange bunny man companion is guiding you back to bed.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't taken anything like this, but I'm sure there's something out there that does.
Well, most likely.
Oh, we must have completed this chapter.
Oh yeah, this looks like a reward for completing a chapter. Bump might be the word. Catching stairs
Man,
from...
our Tingle guy looks so worried about everything that's going on. Like, he realizes this shit is crazy.
Yeah, and Bob is as oblivious as you would expect from a sleeping gentleman.
So I guess we're not finished this section then yet. We're just got a reward for it.
Oh, Bob, what are you doing?
This one's kind of tricky. Oh, I guess walked right around. Okay, that's easy.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, as his spirit guide, I'm feeling very responsible for keeping him from diving off a cliff here. I'm glad I can walk straight through him. That's...
Yeah, I know. Like, I can see that being a very frustrating mechanic if they decided, no, you can't walk through him.
That works. Yeah. Right, because then I'd be getting trapped on him, and he'd be falling to his doom through no fault of my own. That would be a bummer, overall.
Was that bed always standing on a hand?
I didn't notice one way or the other. Well, now where is he?
Yeah, so he gets teleported.
Yeah, so much for him.
Man, things are getting real goofy here real fast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they're putting this kind of effort into things.
Yeah, because I mean, adding all these different like dimensions and ways you can walk, I mean, it takes it to a whole different level.
Yeah, it's appreciated.
I don't think you're gonna be able to get him to
no, not directly.
turn around just in this one platform.
Can't put it there. These are taking a long. Can't put it. It's arbitrarily.
You have another apple. You got 2 apples, so you can grab another one.
Oh, hey, look at that. Thank you.
Work things out.
Sneaky little fruit. That's not going to do it, though. Oh, hey, I stopped him from going in one stupid direction.
Yeah, but he didn't survive anyway.
He did not.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
So he can still straight in there then.
You should be completely set. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of the games we play, they'll pick one core mechanic and then beat it to death. So I am glad they're constantly throwing new stuff at us at every level.
Yeah, and it's actually like stuff that matters. Like you get some puzzle games really will add some stuff, but this actually seems to be substantially adding different things. Like now we actually got
now got to manage
2 things we got to manipulate. We got to manipulate him. We also got to manipulate this clock too.
Okay, I seem to have murdered the clock.
Yeah, he seems to be following the same pattern that our guy is.
Yeah, so I should be able to manipulate him in the same ways. One thing I'm having a little frustration with is there's a little bit of twitch to the gameplay, which can be frustrating with puzzlers.
Right.
Especially a pathfinding puzzler like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Manageable so far, but I can see myself getting frustrated before too long.
But I have to ask the question, why an apple?
I think any kind of why question is artistically invalid once we bring surrealism into it. Oh boy.
I think you wanted to walk into like that corner of the 2 fireplaces there.
You think so? Yeah, that'll get him stuck and change directions nicely. So we'll wait for him to go there. Yep, perfect. Nicely
There we
done.
go.
The levels are nice and short too, which is kind of helpful given the mechanics. I would
Oh, so you're like starting in like a way different position than he is.
Yeah. Lost my guy.
Whoa, what the?
Oh man.
Oh, so since you're on the edge there, it created like you're falling down a platform.
This is quite a pickle.
Yeah. We had some similar mechanics to that in Super Mario 3D World.
Oh, this is a problem. I'm not going that way. Oh, these clocks. Well, I guess I should be just trying to deal with the clocks because they could wake him up.
Yeah, he'll just come back, yeah.
I don't know what happens when he wakes up, whether that's a complete game over or just a retry. So you're gonna fall off, that's good.
Oh, not for him. He didn't like that.
Well, maybe he shouldn't be waking my bro up. Friggin' alarm clocks.
I'm curious to see if our guy can, if he's able to stand on top of those staircases that take him to different directions, I guess.
Well, that's a good question. Yeah, try to flip him over.
Yeah. That's not going to do him much good. That just takes him in a circle. Oh, okay.
That's
There you go. You're
great.
done.
Yeah, I was trying to have him take a few turns so I could orient him better. Okay, so now there's a squid hand.
Naturally, I mean, when I'm sleeping, I'm always thinking about octopus hands. Oh, look at that. We got something new to deal with.
Yeah, okay. So I need to find a warp point.
Is there any way to get him out of there?
So what? Yeah, I'm having a little trouble.
Maybe drop the apple on the bridge. Oh, wait, he's not even going that way, is he?
Well, yeah, so I think we have to get him down and then loop him through that warp point. Where does he actually spawn? Oh, Bob.
Oh, and he falls down there.
Yeah.
Bob, why do you do this?
It's like you want to be woken up by evil alarm clocks. I don't have the space to maneuver him.
Yeah. Where does that warp point down there go to?
I hope it comes up here.
Up here.
Yeah, so if I can get him up there, it's a straight shot to bed. Using an apple bridge. I would love another apple.
Well, yeah, if you can walk right down there, then it's pretty easy to get him turned into there.
Yeah, maybe I'm overcomplicating this.
Oh, see, the thing is, you gotta drop it one peg further. That's why he's not.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah.
Now will he walk straight in? Okay, that's a much better situation.
There we go. The apple has narcolepsy.
One thing that's kind of upsetting is that, you know, all the stuff going on is just decoration. It's not really part of the gameplay.
No, I mean, it makes it interesting, but it's obviously unimportant.
Right.
Oh no! Oh no! He's awake!
Broken. Oh yes, that is a hard failure.
Yeah. I mean, you can have your guy fall off a cliff and get regenerated, but he cannot, under any circumstances, be waking up.
Yeah, do not wake up your guy. So I had to deal with this clock. And that clock is dealt with. Okay. So now we can focus on Bob here.
Don't worry, Bob, we're gonna get you to bed.
Where's the bed? Over there.
Bed's over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we probably just
So
want
he should take himself right up there.
Mm-hmm. No problem with that. Oh boy.
You got another apple up there, so I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Yeah, I've already squandered my one apple. Or have I? I need to take it through the warp point. Okay, so he's on loop. For the most part. Should be good to go.
He should just take himself straight down there, and once he does that...
Oh, I put the apple in the wrong spot.
You keep thinking you go up there that way, and it's like, no, it doesn't work that way.
It's not gonna happen. You don't get to go around taking straight paths in the realm of Bob's nightmares. Oh, but I can't have the apple there yet.
You had it, then you took the apple.
Oh, that's true. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. Nothing productive. Oh, that's not going to work either. He's not lined up right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well.
It's going to be a lot more apples.
So you're going to do that apple there, and then once he walks past that one, move it again.
Yeah. Thinking. Oh, that just turned him around. That's no good.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Alright, he'll go Fall to his doom. Yeah, I'm going to be reusing apples for a little while. Finally. Yeah,
There you go.
that took a little speed there.
Yep, beds are your friend.
I would love to be in bed.
Wish I was in bed right now.
I feel like I'm
Running
in bed
from
right
time.
now. It would be
Man,
amazing.
those alarm clocks are bastards.
It would be amazing if there was a way to snooze them instead of just.
Well, I'm
knocking out
happy. It's like,
those.
oh, look, I got you somewhere safe.
Or deeper down, there's been some text that I've been not noticing / ignoring. Alright, let's go. Good morning, Bob. Oh, now we have new worlds.
And now I got clamshells.
That looks like a death pit.
Yeah, interesting. I kind of want to see him go down in it. Just so we know what happens.
Let's find out.
I feel like I accidentally solved the puzzle.
Oh no. Yeah, I accidentally solved the puzzle. Let's see if we can get back down there. I'm sure we'll have another opportunity.
Goodbye, Bob.
Oh, right into the... Nope, that's... Okay, so he needs to somehow end up going in some direction that's productive to me.
Oh, no!
Nope,
He got
that's,
swallowed.
That's a super death.
Yeah, well, we're going to see... We want to see how the characters die. I mean,
It's important.
it's no fun if we're always winning.
Yeah,
I know our viewers are used to us basically winning all the time, but we like to see every now and then what it would look like if we didn't win all the time.
Well, I mean, it's important for our viewers to understand all the effort that goes into playing video games. It's something that doesn't often get highlighted.
There you go.
Now we got some lips glowing.
Whoa, what is going on with this thing here?
Oh man, I'm afraid to ask. Air blows from
I don't
lips.
know what it has lips.
Okay, so that's just repositioning him. And the lips are actually being fairly helpful for now.
Yeah, I think in this level right now they're just trying to show you how it's going to work.
Yeah, this little lip tutorial.
Little lip service. Oh, you killed him.
Yeah, that didn't go my way.
Nope, that's
This
not
makes
gonna
me
work.
feel like I'm in the right turn maze of Pumpkin Patch. You ever done one of those?
What's that?
You ever done a right turn maze?
No, I don't think I have.
It's I've only ever seen them at pumpkin patches in the fall, but they set up a maze of tiny pumpkins, and you're only allowed to turn right. Yeah,
Oh.
solve the maze, only turning right. Which But I mean, it turns out that only turning in one direction is a great way to solve a maze.
Right. Or left. No, right. Right. That's all you want to say of it.
Correct. Alright, come on, guy. Don't give me your
You need
crap.
more than one apple for this. It's not giving you enough time to,
Yeah, I had
Dust.
the apple
Dust.
too. Oh, I screwed it up. I had the apple too far forward.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you can just block that and solve things a little bit differently then.
block those lips entirely. Bob does not have time for these lips. Oh, come on, lips. Yeah, how you like that?
Those lips are so upset with what
So
you just
upset.
did.
They're blowing and blowing, and I'm just throwing apples right in their stupid lips.
Yep, they blew it. So, how do you progress now?
Walk
Walk
on
on the
fish.
fish.
Alright, Bob, I'm gonna need you
Oh,
to
interesting.
walk on a fish.
No, Bob, don't go that way. Bob! Bob!
Bob, why? You were supposed to be back in bed. Do I need to
You
walk
won't go
on
up
the
there.
fish? Oh, I can
Oh, you can create like a bridge with it, I bet.
make a fish bridge.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, nice to have a new thing I can do.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been getting different things that, interact with Bob, but finally we got something we can interact with.
It's very refreshing to interact with a fish.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's try this again. I do like how the
Then you got like a
footprints
chess
give me-
piece there he's gonna run into.
Oh, I'm being dumb. Make a fish bridge. I cannot make a fish bridge. Alright, so
Why can't you make a fish bridge?
Yeah, what good is this fish?
Oh, okay. You just need to go in the top corner. That's why.
Oh, I was lined up wrong. Thank you.
Nice and straightforward.
Yep.
Now I got flying chess pieces.
Well, they've been around doing
The
nothing.
apple is
It's about time they got out their pawns and did something.
Man, I'm blanking on the fish puns.
Yeah, so
I
you got that bridge you
apologize.
can reuse.
Yeah, so we got that bridge there. Oh boy.
That's not what we want.
That was not productive. Oh, maybe I actually want that wind. Yeah, that's
Oh, how about that? Look at that.
and I can't
Well,
have the fish all the
things
way
going
over
on
there. Fish has to be there. This apple's gonna have to go back here.
Bob, you're not working with us.
He is too busy falling to his doom to do anything we need him to do. I hate all these spots where I'm just like walking Bob in a circle trying to get the angles right. Obviously,
Yeah, I
that
think you need
wasn't
to
right.
drag that apple with you after he turns.
Do you think I need 2 apples? I'm trying to do it in 1. I can't put an apple there. Bob.
Bob, what are you doing, Bob? Bob, we just want you to get a good night's sleep.
You got work in the morning, Bob. You got Little League to coach. Okay, this level is over. Get back in your bed, Bob.
Bob, what's wrong with you? Go to sleep.
Alright, I think we get the point.
Bob, didn't we just put you to bed?
Whatever we do, Bob is just trying to leap off a cliff. Okay, so that
So
was.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a train go by.
That wouldn't surprise me.
But, I mean, that was just me. I mean, I could have been wrong.
Yeah, so I think this one's another one that's hard to be fair, just because neither of us really likes puzzle games. But it did have some stuff going for it, I think.
I mean, as a puzzle game goes, I mean, I don't find myself drawn to puzzle games in general, but
Yeah.
this one actually was looking really good. Like, it was actually having a slow build, getting a little bit more complex, but
Yep.
not punishingly so.
Hmm.
And it was introducing new concepts, and it wasn't like a lot of times you see in a puzzle game, like, you'll introduce a new concept, but then I kind of like drop that concept or replace it with a different one because I didn't know really how to mix those two different,
Yeah.
things to for your difficulty. But with this one, like, it was adding new concepts over time, and it was able to effectively use them together to build a more elaborate puzzle as time went on, but never to the point where like the puzzle just became like so mind-bogglingly complex that you couldn't figure out what you were doing. Which I think it's a really good build and a good it's great good for a puzzle game just because you're not hitting like a wall immediately. Like,
Hmm.
we were able to progress pretty quickly through these levels without ever hitting a point where we're like couldn't really grasp what was going on, especially with a game like this where it is kind of kind of warps your mind with the way you have different dimensions you got to deal with.
Yeah, I agree with all that. It was nice the way it built on itself in more cumulative fashion rather than just, here's 5 levels about lips and here's 5 levels about fish bridges. They were adding complexity while training you.
Yeah, like they took one level out of the fish things, barely explained how they even worked.
Yep.
You just said, hey, use these things, you pick them up and you immediately figure out this is what I'm going to do with it. That's a really good way for you to be able to introduce a puzzle mechanic, unlike some other puzzle games where they can be very almost patronizing of the way that they introduce a new mechanic.
Yep. Another puzzle game might have been one really patronizing fish bridge level where the only thing you had to do was build a fish bridge, and then it would beat it to death over the course of 5 more levels.
And then it would finally introduce a puzzle with the fish bridge.
Right.
After it taking so long to introduce it.
Yeah, and then it would be on something else.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I liked the clocks and the pits, the game over states versus being able to quickly reset and try again. I think.
Yeah, I think they could have still had those there, but I think the fact that they made it into like a hard reset, it's kind of a point against it, just because, like you were saying at the very beginning, like it's nice that it's very forgiving when you mess up. Like you can immediately keep going.
Right. So especially a game like this where the guy is hard to control because you're constantly thinking about, I put the blockade here. Which way is he going to go? Am I on the right plane and so on? One thing that was nice and subtle but very, very well appreciated was the checkered floors. That was a good design decision that made it a lot easier to predict which way Bob was going to be moving and where I needed him to be, where I needed to place the apples.
Yeah, the footstep mechanic was really nice because like you said, it didn't let you predict it, but it didn't do it so far in advance that you could solve the puzzle and then just sort of wait. You had to keep an eye on it because it didn't. It only went maybe 10 footsteps ahead of him.
Yeah, something like that. Similarly, the fast forward was appreciated. You take a guy like me who's very impatient with video games and give me a fast forward button. I'm going to abuse it, and I'm going to kill myself and waste time. But
which is fair
for a more reasonable person. It's a very good feature, and I was glad to have it. I would personally rather abuse it and kill myself than sit there waiting for a guy to walk across the screen.
One game this sort of reminds me of, it didn't occur to me until just now when you're talking about this, but this is very similar to the original, or not the original, but like the sequels to the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games, where it almost like a Lemmings type gameplay of guiding a character, and this is very much in the same pattern of that. So,
yeah, I fully agree, and as we all know, the series lost something when it went from a pure puzzle platformer to a path-finding guidance thing. I didn't really care for the minis games very much.
No, neither did I.
I love Donkey Kong 94 and Mario vs. Donkey Kong, but that's a digression.
Yeah, that's one topic we'll have to address someday. But this is I would say this is a pretty good game overall. We came into this game expecting something to hate, but it's kind of hard to hate this game. Like, it's not our personal cup of tea. Like, I can't see the one of wanting to come back to play this, but it's hard to fault it because it adds core mechanics down really, really well.
No, I have to agree. It's a well-designed puzzle game, and just because I don't really care for puzzle games, I can't call it a bad game. Which is disappointing. So
I know. 2 good games in a week.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Yeah, it's a failure. So if you're in the market for a pathfinding puzzle game, I think this is a pretty good option. That said, I have to give this game one middle finger underneath a pillow, which I'm using to prop my head up, while I sleep and dream about a better game.
I am going to give this game 1 thumbs up just so I can suck on it while I sleep.
Alright, and with that, it is time for the two of us to get back to bed. So I'll leave you with the words we always leave you with. We hate this game and we're going to bed. Good night.
Good night.